Regardless of how you feel about Jason Statham or his movies, you gotta admit, this man knows his audience and he clearly knows how to entertain people. Folks will say that he is a typecast, and I can't disagree with that, but the thing is, it's a typecast that works. Will this typecast eventually run its course? I don't know, maybe. But for now, I'm embracing it. So A Working Man is the latest installment into the JSCU, aka the Jason Statham Cinematic Universe. The film is directed by David Ayer, and it stars Jason Statham, Michael Pena, and David Harbour. Levin Cade left behind a decorated military career in the Black Ops to live a simple life working construction. However, when human traffickers kidnap his boss's daughter, his search to bring her home uncovers a world of corruption far greater than he could ever have imagined. If you have ever seen a Jason Statham film, you already know A Working Man is no different. Jason Statham is this random working guy who has a past or a secret that involves military Black Ops tactics. Someone he loves gets kidnapped or killed. Now he has to go back to his ways for the one time and kick a whole lot of ass left, right, and center. But this time, he's a construction worker. But again, this is a Jason Statham film, so you already know what you're in for. And just like a lot of his former films, A Working Man truly delivers. First off, when you have Jason Statham in your film, you know shit's about to go down. Bodies are going to be dropping left, right, and center. People are going to die in the most horrific and miserable way possible. Bones will break, necks will snap, torsos will be punctured. So in other words, a fun time at the movies. I gotta say, when it comes to being the man of action, Jason Statham truly delivers. Yes, he plays the same character in every single project, but the thing is that it works. Maybe it's his level of charm, maybe it's the way he kills people, or maybe he's just that good at what he does. All three things can be true, but the guy has such a strong on-screen presence that whenever he is on the screen, you are locked into what his next move is going to be. And for some reason, it doesn't get old. Jason Statham and David Ayer is the dynamic duo I would have never thought I needed. But these two together right now are 2-0. If these two come together and put out one more movie, they might be up there with Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. They might be up there with Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio. They might be up there with Wes Anderson and Bill Murray. It's a hot take, but I will stand on it. But the action is fantastic and the kills are grisly. The way people die in this movie is so unforgiving that it really makes you go, damn. But seeing a bunch of bad guys get popped in the most insane way possible from Jason Statham will forever be a great form of entertainment. But with the action, the camera work was pretty solid. There were some moments where I feel like the tracking wasn't as good as it could have been, but for the most part, I was able to tell what was going on, despite the little bit of shaky cam that was present. Still cool action sequences nonetheless. And this is where I have to give props to the stunt crew because my god, they did their thing in this movie. From people getting thrown through windows to people flying mid-air, the stunt work is incredible, and I think it makes the action scenes and the kills way more effective. One thing that I've noticed in this movie is that the main protagonist and essentially all of the good characters were written as smart people, but all of the villains and bad guys were written as cartoon villains. The villains in this movie were so ridiculously cartoonish that I just gotta admire and appreciate it. I don't care. I loved it. You guys ever see those Saturday morning cartoons where you have the main villain plotting and then that same villain has their same two dumbass henchmen? That is what a lot of these villains feel like, and I loved every single one of them. We need more cartoonishly stupid villains. This movie has some pretty good production sets, I can't lie. But if you look at some of those scenes carefully, it is clearly obvious it was filmed in a soundstage. Not that it's a problem, but it's something that I'm willing to bet was the case. And the entire cast did a great job. I have no complaints there. But I really want to give a shout out to Ariana Rivas. I actually liked her character a bit more than I thought. And the reason being is because she wasn't this complete damsel in distress. I mean, yeah, she was kidnapped, but I'm not gonna lie. There were times where she was kind of holding her own. Like she was actually fighting back. And she's written very smart. So I appreciate that. But in the end, guys, A Working Man is another banger in the JSCU. If you didn't like The Beekeeper, if you didn't like Transporter, if you didn't like none of the Fast and Furious movies, A Working Man is not going to change your mind about Jason Statham or his films. But for someone like me, I liked it, and that's all that matters. But hopefully you like this movie just as much as I did. So, plugging A Working Man. Into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for A Working Man. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys thought about the film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite film in the JSCU? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comments section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.